Hi everybody. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to get through this as best as I can. It's not completely finished. It's on the inside. When I get to the page, I'll show you guys. But this is the book that I made of my cat. And what I did is I took medium weight chipboard, and this was actually 8.5 by 11, and I cut it to 8 by 8. And there's 5 pages, so I did try to add as many pictures as I could, but and I also did something that Rose showed using envelopes. So I know I'm saying a lot, but I'm just gonna get through it. So here, this is the cover. So this was one of the last pictures I took of her. So I cut it out, and then this was I cut out using my Cricut, and I inked it, and I used not distress stickles, but stickles on it. And one thing that I've noticed with shopping for cat paper, they don't really have a lot of like pinks, purples, girly colors. It's all kind of like orange, blues, browns, greens. So you'll see throughout I incorporated brown and pink to try to make it more feminine, because this was a female cat. So for the cover, this is using that paper I got at Michael's. I don't remember what it's called. It's not the Max and Whiskers, that's basic gray, but it's something else. So I just used that, and I added some lace back here, and then in the bottom I do have some Prima flowers. And throughout this book I went into my stash. I went into the stuff I hoard, because for my cat I was not going to hold anything back. I mean, I used all my Prima bling, all my good stuff, my good lace, stuff that I'm like, no, I can't use. But I mean, for her book, I didn't care. I was going to use the best things for her. And her name was Almeretta, so that's why that's there. And then with my Cricut, I have the Cricut Light Meow cartridge, so I cut that out. And I put a pearl. And then here on the, I used these 2 3-inch jump rings. I did buy the Tim Holtz D-rings, but I don't know if anybody else had this problem, but as I flipped the book open, like, it would get stuck on the D-rings. So if you guys have that problem, let me know, because I thought maybe it's just me, maybe the book's too big and that's why it's doing that. But if that's how it's supposed to be, then I'll just use the D-rings. And I added some charms. So I made this charm, and at the end I added a little heart. And then I used here a Tim Holtz swivel clasp, and I added a heart, a key, and then this little paw charm. And then this was her name tag, and it says Emmy Girl, because that's what we used to call her. On top of it, we used to call her Pretty Girl, Little Mamas, and then Emmy Girl. So when we got her tag made for her, they couldn't fit Almeretta, so we put Emmy Girl on there, because that's what we would always call her. So that's the cover. Oh, sorry, I just totally dropped ink on the floor. I don't have a very large tripod. So this frame I used with Scowl and my Cricut. Sorry guys, my cat just dropped something on the floor. Sometimes they're boogers, but I love them. Cocoa Puff. And then this is some trim that I glimmer misted with Swak, I believe. And then these are some stickers I had, and it says Perfect Meow and Pounds. And like I said, the papers are mostly like blue and orange and green, so I did try to put a much girliness to it, because like I said, it was a female cat. And then 4/16/06 was the day she was born, and I was there when she was born. It was actually at 06, that was actually Easter Day, so her and her brother were born that day. And this is a picture. This isn't when she was born, because of course when they're born, cats don't have their eyes open, but this was a few days after. So the pictures I have of her when she was born, they're kind of blurry, because I didn't want to blind them too much. Okay. Then the next page So I found this sticker that says I Heart My Cat, and I colored it with the Bic Market, and then I used some Prima trim down here to give it a little ruffle, and then I matted a photo, and this is one of the photos too when she was still a little baby. And sorry guys, I'm trying not to choke up too much. And up here, these are some I Am Roses, and then some Prima Bling, and then I just added some ribbon right here to it. The next page, this time I used 2 pictures, and I cut out this circle here using my Cricut, as well as this princess, and this comes from the Playtime Cricut Light cartridge, and she was a little princess. We spoiled her rotten. And then right here I added some lace and some trim, sorry guys, and then I got some Prima flowers and roses here, some more bling. And then here in the corner too, Prima flowers, bling, and then I like the way I did this background here because I was trying to add some brown to it. So I added this piece of paper and I like curled the edges and I inked that up. So that came out really cute. In this next picture I love of her. This was just an up close picture of her that I took, and I double matted it, and then here's the Recollections flower and then a white flower, Prima, and then I put a pearl center, and this is Prima Bling, and this is Prima Bling, and then I added this really cute fun trim at the bottom, and then I cut out from a vellum piece and it says Adore. So I really love that picture of her. I mean that's my pretty girl right there. This next page is pretty simple, and I really like the way it came out. It kind of incorporates what's also on the next page, and at the top what I did is I just added some lace trim, and I've kind of if you guys can see, I kind of bent it so it kind of pops out a little bit in certain areas, kind of like an awning. And then I put catching some Z's, and then I put a bunch of little Z's going up. So that's what she is. She's sleeping here. And then on the next page, I added another picture of her sleeping, but she's older now. She's a bit older, and then I added some Prima flowers, pearls. I use a lot of pearls. And then this is the little book I was talking about. This is on, it's under my favorites. Sorry, moving my chair. And it's in my favorites, and it's by Roses 915, the Rose, you guys know her. And you just take envelopes and you create this little book. So I wanted to add as many pictures as I could, and then I stamped Tim Holtz stamp Love here. So it opens up, and there's more pictures of her sleeping, and then I put up here a pic of the litter. Don't tell my other cats. You can hear my other cats in the background. And then there, and then here it says cats are miracles with paws. So and then more pictures there. See, I mean, she was beautiful. That's why we called her a pretty girl. And then it also opens up this way, and there's some more pictures of her. And I do have tags I'm adding. Like I said, I'm not 100% finished with this, and one of the reasons I can't finish it is because of that means I'm letting her go. And I know she's, you know, we buried her, and she's right outside my window. I planted plants on top of her, and they're starting to grow. I planted seeds, and what my intention was for these tabs is to add pictures of her, and even with her brother and her mom and her sister, and of her 2 babies, because she did have 2 babies, and then right on the back. And I can't do it yet, because I think if I finish it, you know, then I'm gonna forget about her. So I'm not quite ready. Sorry, that's her mom walking in the way. She knows I'm upset. So I know if I finish it, I don't know. I can't bring myself to really finish it, because I don't want to forget her. And I know this is one way to preserve her memory. I mean, she was almost 5 years old, and I mean, she has her mom. We still have her mom. She was a mom. You can see here, and we still have her baby. And they know their mom's gone, and you know, it's just very, very hard because I treated, you know, we had her almost 5 years. She was almost 5 years old. So I'm just gonna show you the last page because I don't think. So here I cut out Pretty Girl with my Cricket, and I put some more pictures of her, and then I put the day she died. So that's my book for my baby girl. Sorry guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everybody, bye.